What in tarnation is financial aid? Financial aid can be a little frustrating at times and a little complex. So, here's a quick overview of what it is, how it works, and what you need to know. So, financial aid is designed to help students and families fund a college education. It comes in different forms like grants, scholarships, loans, and work study. Let's talk about scholarships first. They come from all over the place. The key is to find them and apply to them. Try checking out your hometown or where you went to high school. You can find scholarships at local businesses, your city's website, or even the company your parents work for. Sac State awards nearly $4 million worth of aid every year. So be sure to apply through Academic Works, which is located on the Sac State website every year. Check out national databases such as FastWeb, Scholarly, and Unigo. You can find scholarships there such as write an essay on what you would do in a zombie apocalypse. It's worth a shot, right? Grants and loans are need-based aid. They factor in the cost of attendance and your expected family contribution to decide what you're eligible for. You can file for FAFSA, also known as the Free Application for Federal Student Aid, or the California Dream Act application. Both of these are located online. Be sure to apply during the priority filing period to get the most grant eligibility. That's October 1st through March 2nd, so be sure to mark your calendars. Also be sure to apply every year, not just your first year, but your second year, your third year, and even your last year. What is a grant? It's free money. It's literally money that the government gives you to go to college. You don't have to pay it back. It's yours to keep or to pay your tuition. So you can get a federal grant and or a state grant. The most common type of federal grant is known as the Pell Grant. They have a couple of other grants as well. The state grant could come in a couple different places. They have Cal Grants, Middle Class Scholarship, and the university also gives out grants. So what's the difference between the federal student loans? Because there's a couple different types. If you're offered a subsidized loan, this is the one we like to call the super loan because the government pays your interest while you're in school. So, for example, let's say you take out a $2,000 loan as a freshman. When you graduate, that loan will still be only $2,000. An unsubsidized loan accrues interest immediately. So that $2,000 loan would actually grow into a bigger loan by the time you graduate. Parent Plus loans are like unsubsidized loans because interest accrues immediately, but the interest rate is higher. And these are actually borrowed in your parent's name instead of your name. So what's federal work study? It's an opportunity to work while you're in school. If you're awarded federal work study in your financial aid package, you can apply to federal work study jobs through Handshake, ASI, or UBI. Your employer will be funded by your federal work study, and you'll receive a paycheck from them just like any other job. If you're not offered federal work study, you can still work on campus. You just won't be eligible for any of the federal work study only jobs. This all sounds great, but what's the catch? You have to stay enrolled and pass your classes. Doesn't sound too hard, right? If you need more details, check out the Satisfactory Academic Progress for more information. The federal government paying your interest while you're in school and offering you way more money than you might actually need all sounds a little too good to be true, and maybe it is. The key is to be a responsible borrower. So live like a student now so you don't have to later. This might mean adding another roommate to your lease or living with your parents for a couple more years so you don't have to do those things when you graduate. A good practice is to check out what your future student loan payments will look like. StudentAid.gov actually has a loan stimulator that you can see what your future loan payments will look like, or what your payments might look like if you took out another loan. Then you want to check out your future salary. Is your future career going to be able to give you all the things you need, and will you be able to afford those student loan payments? Planning for the future and understanding your student loan payments now has a big payoff for your future. If you need help deciding how much money you may need to borrow, navigating the financial aid process, or maybe making a plan to repay those student loans, come check us out at Financial Wellness. We'd be happy to help you. For more information on financial aid or questions, please give us an email at greentogold@csus.edu, or you can schedule an appointment with us by going to our website. Just go to the Sac State website, csus.edu, and search for Financial Wellness. And be sure to give us a follow on social media for some fun financial tips and upcoming events.